Apple is about to break the MacBook as we know it, and honestly, your wallet might not be ready for what's coming next. For years, we've been told the MacBook Pro was the ceiling, the absolute best laptop money could buy. But according to a massive new report from Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple is planning to shatter that ceiling later this year with a brand new category. They are calling it the MacBook Ultra. This isn't just a small spec bump or a slightly faster chip. This is a total shift in how Apple sells computers. If that name sounds familiar, it's because Apple already uses Ultra for the monster chips inside the Mac Studio. But bringing that name to a laptop means something very different. We are looking at a device that sits in a league of its own, right above the MacBook Pro. This is a big deal because for a long time, the rumors said the MacBook Pro would just get an OLED screen and maybe a touch screen by the end of 2026. Now, it looks like Apple has changed the plan. Instead of upgrading the Pro, they are keeping the Pro where it is and launching the Ultra as the new king of the hill. The star of the show here is definitely the display. This MacBook Ultra is expected to be the first Mac ever to feature an OLED panel. If you've seen the latest iPhone or the new old iPad Pro, you know why this matters. You get true blacks because the pixels actually turn off. The colors pop, the contrast is insane, and everything looks incredibly premium. But there's a catch. Every time Apple moves a product too old, the price goes way up. We saw it with the iPhone X in 2017 and the M for iPad Pro in 2024. Experts are predicting a price jump of about 20%. Since the M5 Pro MacBook Pro already starts at $2,199, this new Ultra model could easily start at $2,599 or more. But the screen isn't just prettier. It's finally getting touch support. This is a massive U-turn for Apple. Steve Jobs famously mocked the idea of a touchscreen laptop, saying your arm would feel like it was falling off. But technology has moved on. Most Windows laptops have touchscreens now, and Apple wants those users to switch over. By putting touch on the Ultra first, Apple makes it feel like an elite, high-end feature rather than a basic one. It also bridges the gap between the iPad and the Mac even more, especially since they already share the same chip architecture. This really changes the whole Mac ladder. It used to be simple. Now, the lineup is getting crowded. At the bottom, we just saw the launch of the MacBook Neo, starting at $599, Apple's most affordable laptop ever designed to kill the Chromebook. Then you have the MacBook Air for most people. Above that sits the MacBook Pro for power users. And now, the MacBook Ultra at the very top. It's Tim Cook's favorite strategy: create so many tiers that you're always tempted to spend just a few $100s more to get the next best thing. My honest opinion, I'm torn. On one hand, a touchscreen old MacBook with potentially an M6 Ultra chip inside would be the most powerful portable machine on the planet. It could even feature a thinner design and a revolutionary new cooling system. But on the other hand, it makes the Pro brand feel a bit weak. If the Pro isn't the best anymore, what is it? It feels like Apple is fragmenting the lineup just to see how much we are willing to pay. This fits a bigger pattern, though. We are hearing rumors of a $2,000 foldable iPhone Ultra and even AirPods Ultra with computer vision cameras. Apple is clearly moving toward a future where Pro is the middle ground and Ultra is the new standard for excellence. We expect to see this beast drop around October or November of 2026. It's going to be a wild launch that could redefine the entire laptop industry. Apple is no longer just competing with Windows. They are competing with their own legacy of what a computer should be. Whether you love the idea of a touchscreen Mac or think it's a fingerprint magnet, one thing is certain: the MacBook range will never be the same again. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our deep dive when the MacBook Ultra finally hits the shelves. Would you pay over $2,500 for a touchscreen Mac, or is the MacBook Pro still your go-to? Let me know in the comments.